Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we are going to play a bit more of Pathfinder Kingmaker by All Cat Games. So in the last episode we received a reward for slaying the Stag Lord. We received a Barony, and with it we are going to be dealing with a lot of political intrigue. There is quite a bit of danger. The state of Brevoy is on the brink of war, and there is two factions which are going to be, let's say, pretty much close to go to war, so we'll need to maneuver with care. Nonetheless, we're going to begin with baby steps because I don't know how to rule this kingdom and we'll need to learn how to do it properly. We've got also a bunch of quests which we'll need to really take a look at, like the undead which is waiting for us at the Shrike River, or the curse which is going to happen in a month. So let's begin with just the map, just a bunch of councillor like Cassila. We should maybe speak to Cassila to begin with, and we'll see where we'll go. Okay, so Cassila Dory, elegantly dressed in formal clothes as always, welcome you with courteous elf bow, your grace. Let's see. I'd like to know more about you. It might be a good idea. This is the councillor I know the least about. So happy to serve your grace, Cassila bow courteously. Tell me of your origin. Maybe it's not the best question here, but let's see. I grew up alone on the street of Restorff. I know nothing of my parents. It's more than likely that my mother just wanted to be rid of me. Probably left me somewhere in an alley as a baby. I don't feel I have the right to blame her. So you know probably the street of Restorff quite well. I don't remember how I survived. My first memory is of sneaking into someone's backyard. I must have been 3 or 4 and trying to steal food from a cat. Cassila smiles sadly. Okay, so I am pretty sure that guy is going to be very, very handy. So, the elf orc amongst the Brevik aristocracy is a rare sight indeed. Lady Jaman the Elderly herself brought me into the family. She picked me up off the streets when I was about 14. I was fighting some lord's guardmen. Their master had expressed his wish in a most inappropriate manner to acquaint me with his female wolfhound in the hope of producing offspring. Cassili's lips turned up slightly at the corner, stopping just short of looking sinister. No other sign of emotion crossed his face. I was at what would be politely be called a disadvantage when I saw a flashing beam of light reflect off a lone sword. What happened next was too fast for me to follow, but all 3 of my torturers fell to the ground, a single woman standing above them. She turned to the Lord and coldly asked him, "And just what is it you're doing in here?" Cassila spoke almost reverently, genuine awe in his voice. So he's definitely loyal. I had never seen a Restavik noble so afraid, but he was also almost reverent, and this lord was a close companion to the mayor at that. At the time I had no idea who this woman was, but I couldn't keep myself from rushing after her. Well, hobbling really, and pleading with her, "Teach me, please teach me." Okay, let's just keep going. Now I know that I can probably trust Cassila fairly well. Let's just take a look at what I should do. I had somebody to... oh, who's that? Marchioness Clarida della Fioroni. Let's just speak to her to see what she has to say if I can speak to her. Nah, she won't. There is somewhere, I think, an elf I should speak to. But maybe what I should do is to go to the map and I will get the quest given. Plus I need to assign people to different roles. Let's see, so I think it was advisor, yeah. So I need to so who do I have? I've got quite a bunch of characters, and it seems to be able to deal only with a certain amount of jobs. So let's see, who do I want to bring to the what are these? So the general is the highest ranking officer in the army of the Barony and is responsible for watching the border and protecting the realm. Okay, so I need to choose an advisor for this position. And I've got a choice. I can go for Regangar, Ameri, or Cassilaldori. I think for the general I might want to go. Wait, is out element direct? Okay, maybe I should just go for Cassil because he won't just rush and he will be a lot less dangerous for our troops. Just take a look at the other role I need to fill because maybe Cassil would be better at something else. I don't know. High Priest. No matter what deity he serves, the High Priest strives to satisfy the spiritual needs of all citizens in the Barony. So choose an, let's just see what we've got. We've got Jod Kafkan or Arim. I think Arim is going to bring despair to everybody, so I'm just going to go with Jod, I believe. Even though the number is higher, I believe I trust Jod to be more positive here. Okay, let's go for Jod. For now it will be fun. I believe I might be able to change that at some point. Then, what do we have here? Regent. The unsure subject complaint and concern are heard by their ruler and serve as a link between the Baron and the people. Okay, let's see what we've got here. You can go for Octavia or Valerie. I think Octavia will be better because Valerie might not be the one to solve issue without trouble. Okay, so Octavia will be the regent. Then Consular. The Consular deals with trouble of the common folks and helps settle land dispute and agricultural matter. This advisor ensures citizens remain loyal to the throne. So we've got only Tristan for this. Okay, Tristan would be quite a good choice anyway. Then the general, maybe later. Treasurer. No candidates are available for this position. Okay, we'll see about that later then. So the treasurer's duty is to keep the coffer of the Barony full and ensure any gold spent is spent wisely. Yes, kind of logical. High Priest, Regent. So I will ask for Cassil to be our general for now. Okay, so we've got our 4 advisors here, and let's see, what else do I need to do here? Got economy business to attend to. I've got project to begin. Let's see what I've got because I should have whatever credit it is, which is going to be used to build things in quantity, as I've been doing, making a deal with Maya. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but we'll see if it is going to be good. Okay, so let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at this agreement with Joseph. So the Lord Mayor of Restov has offered 500 BP in financial assistance in exchange for your promise to work exclusively with Restov Builder Guild. It's a generous offer, but who knows what consequences we would have for the Barony. Choose an advisor to handle this event. Advisor will act according to their position in government, belief, and element. Okay. So is it done already? I don't know, because I might have second sound. I don't know. Okay, let's go back. Oh, mistake has been done. We'll need to go through the loading again. I thought it was possible to go back on that by just clicking on the cross, but I exited the map and it is a mistake. We're going to suffer the consequences. 2 loadings. Hopefully the second one will be faster. It's the same thing. Might be somewhere in the RAM, I don't know. Come on. It should not take that long. I hope at some point they will manage to optimize these loadings. I know the game is not running currently on an SSD, but even a regular HDD should be able to make these loading in a, let's say, more bearable amount of time. I think this is probably my biggest complaint about the game. The loading are just killing me, especially when these are done for nothing. You see this one? Ah, come on. The game is pretty, but we should not spend that much time in loadings. Okay, so regions. Oh, the outskirt. Where is it? Okay, so I will need to do this myself. Let's see what else we've got here. Okay, so nothing new here. I can go through different, maybe trade agreement with Sotova. Maybe it's not a good idea. Let's see what else we've got. Agreement with Zeph. Oh, the priest. Vansky Key, High Priest of Erastil from Restov, has a strong interest in spreading the Stag God's faith across the region. He is eager to build a shrine dedicated to Erastil on your land, but at his own expense. Accept his offer if you wish to gain a useful ally and a place of worship for Erastil. I've got no issue with that. They're still a relatively peaceful god, and I don't really care. We'll see about this. So, plunder the Temple of the Elk and rob it. It's probably a bad idea. But maybe if I was to repair it, if I was to rebuild the temple, how much does it cost? 100 BP, and how much BP do I have? I've got 450. I'm getting 32 BP per weeks. Okay, so I can do that. Let's just choose an advisor. We're going to jot to it. Let's just repair this temple. It's going to cost us 2 months. Okay, but I will need Jod when we're going to. Is he going to be away for 2 months? Because if he is, I might not be able to bring him to the Bald Ilspot. Maybe I will do it in a month. I'm not sure it's going to be there. So the agreement with Sotova seems to be dangerous. For now, I don't think I need the 500 BPs. I've got nothing to do. I'm going to go for this one because it should be fine. 7 days solve. It's going to be a little bit shorter, so we're going to accept this little thing here, and then let's see what else we could do. There is an event here. Trade tax. Some half-elf trading fabric in the capital discovered a loophole in the law which made it possible to avoid paying most tax. The news spread quickly through the merchant guild. Measure should be taken immediately, or the treasury will take a loss. Yes, it is quite important. So who's going to... maybe Tristan. It's going to take only 14 days, so it will be fine. And we'll try to make it work. Alright, I cannot let this behind. What else do we have? Economy, training, curse, region. Yes, we need to go for this. So let's ask Octavia. She's the only one which is remaining, and we need to go ourselves, I believe. It's going to cost me 150 BP. It might be doable before the end of the month, so we'll go for this. Oh, I'm not going directly yet. Success, nice. So we have expanded our land. Pretty nice. Okay, now we've got outcut as well. Nobody's going to claim it before us, and we've got new event as well. Let's see. So yes, it was a success. Nice. So the loophole has been solved. Reasonable change in the legislation made it possible not only to close the loophole but also to replenish all the loss to the treasury. Very good. Okay, well done, Tristan. What else do we have? So the temple for Svanky King. So the first shrine in your capital will be built free of charge. Nice. And is there more? Arim has a request. Let's just speak about that. Arim seems to be worried and wants to discuss something. Okay, we'll take a look at this just afterward. What is it? What's going on here? An advisor wants to discuss an urgent matter that concerns the Barony's future. Okay, so we need to go to the throne room anyway. Okay, let's just go back to the throne room. It's going to be... what shall I do with this? So the problem is solved. There is no more problem here. Let's just go to the throne room and see what Arim has to say. And I definitely need to find the elf they were speaking about, because it's been quite a bit of time since they spoke about him. 14 days, I believe. It's way too long to be received. Yet I didn't expect to be... Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Tristian. So Tristian lowers his head. Greeting, Baron. I am sorry to take you away from your other affairs, but your people needs you. Okay, let's go. When the Stallanans were freed from the Stag Lord, the people sighed in relief, but many are still confused by their swift change of fortune. Truth be told, they simply don't know what to think of their new Baron, nor what to expect of you. Will you be fair ruler for all, or only for those of wealth and status? Let us reassure your people, show them where your favor truly rests. Perhaps a small celebration would help to win them over. Of course, you could spend the same amount on a luxurious dinner for the wealthiest of your barony, but I recommend organizing a fair for the common people, the one upon whose shoulder your power truly resides. Let's see. I'm definitely going to go with the first one. Tristian smiled warmly. We will hold a common celebration where everyone will be welcome, including the poor and the downtrodden. This is the greatest gift a ruler can give to his people. So we'll get a bit of community and culture. Alright. Oh, Arim is coming. So Arim looks embarrassed. He ran his finger through his beard and cleared his throat a few times. Then he speaks at last. I heard, not that it is important, but well. He clears his throat again. I hear that an ancient trade road built by the dwarf of the 5 Kings mountains runs through these lands. I don't know what happened to them or where they went, and forgiving time spare no one, but the road itself is still there. It's possibly not only the road, and possibly not only the road. Arim holds his bird in his fists. Well, Vingsar, I have a request. If you find any dwarven ruins in the area, I'd like to see them with my own eyes. I'm going to just get more information about this. Why do you ask this? Arim fiddled with his bird again. I shouldn't probably, but it's like a wound that never healed. You know, it will only hurt more, but you still need to scratch it. Of course, it's foolish and vain, but still, I wish to look at them. Of course, Arim. If I find any dwarven ruins, I'll take you to them. Thank you, Vingsar. Thank you. And there is more. What's going on here? Oh, Judd. So, Your Grace, I was at Oleg's trading post recently, and I noticed old Bokken just standing there, bored to death with nothing to do. This is most unfortunate. After all, the old Grumbler is a very knowledgeable alchemist. However, he has no use for his skills, since the local need nothing more than the simplest of healing potions. I might want to recruit that guy. And then it struck me. Why don't you hire him as your court alchemist? His decoction and tincture would certainly prove most useful to you. Also, it might be cheaper than simply buying from him or some other merchant. We need to go to Oleg's place. Okay, is there more? Okay, I think what I should do is find the elf they were speaking about. Can exit from here, but maybe storyteller. Let's go outside and check. I need to take a look at my realm maybe to know a bit better. What is the place that I'm ruling in? Who are the guys which are living in here? Plus it's not actually going to cost me any time on the throne room things. Unless I decide to go and speak to Oleg. Which might take me a little bit of time because Restov is not... Oh, maybe we're not in Restov. No, we're not in Restov. We are in the location where the Staglord fortress was. So it is a bit more on the south of the map. So Oleg is a bit far. Maybe a day. And it will take me 2 days if I want to come back in time. Maybe not in time, I've got a bit of margin. I think I've got 16 days before the great evil come. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? Plenty of guards. The fair is going. Plenty of citizens. I think the tavern was on the right. Oh, there is Valerie over there. And who are these guys? Hyland and Delia. Let's see. Greetings, Valerie site. Everything is well, I hope. I am ready for new orders. Let's see. Oh, Shellin and Paladin. Let's just speak about this. Tell me about the way of Shellin. Oh, Shellin might be a god. Let's see. Shellin is a goddess of love, beauty and art. Paladin are something like armored artists. That's how they like to think of themselves, at least. Valerie tries to contain her feelings, but her inner contempt bursts forth. They are fanatical defender of worthless, inartistic painting and meaningless opuses, if you care to know my opinions. Let's just go for the first one. What did you speak of Shellin with such contempt? What did the goddess of beauty do to earn your anger? She's been trying to ruin my life. Valerie is not Shellin, the goddess of everything useless that ever existed in this life. All the beauty in the world, all the art, all the soulful sight in the moonlight, they'll never feed a single family. And I beg you to restrain yourself from offering your own opinion. Trust me, I've heard everything you can tell me, more than once. Nothing and nobody can change my mind. Valerie looks at you with suspicion. As for Shellin, she is a goddess of Aedle. I almost joined her preposterous entourage. I'm just glad I was smart enough to denounce her while I still could. Alright, let's just speak of something else. I could try to speak about this. You said that every paladin must practice some kind of art. What kind of art did you pursue? Ah, that I used to embroider, and I still do from time to time. A treacherous blush covers Valerie's cheek. It's nothing, I assure you, just a simple task to keep my hand busy and keep the gloomy thought at bay. Nothing special. Interesting. And let's see. So you are an atheist, you don't worship any deity. Let's just learn about this. Right, I need no guidance from above. I have my own good conscience and my leader order to live by. Let's see. I'm going to go and speak later to Valerie. Who are these two? I'm curious. You see a stout man, suited in well-worn armor. His face is framed with silvery stubble, and his fleshy nose is red and pockmarked. You read it perfect calm. As you approach, he bows respectfully and with dignity. Hide on your grace, captain of the city's guard. No, he is an important character than to know. Or she is, maybe, I don't really see well. Oh, she's a dwarf girl, so she is. A young dwarf girl salutes you awkwardly. Delia, assistants to the captain. Oh, no, Delia is. Eland here is. Okay, good to know. Happy to serve your grace. I don't remember hiring a guard captain, or any guard for that matter. Nah, let's not go with this. Okay, I'd like to learn something about those who serve me. Of course, your grace. I have been a guard all my life. I started as a snot-nosed rant in the night watch. The staff is famous for its fencing school. Young people from all the river kingdoms comes to study there. It seems every other person has a sword, and every third thinks they know how to use it better than all the rest. A misspoken word or drunken fight can quickly lead to a stabbing rampage. That's why there are so many guards in the city, and they don't accept just anyone. Lady Gemendi took note of my achievement and marked me for advancement. That's why I'm here. Okay, so it was Island. Okay, speaking. As for Delia, I found her on the street about a decade ago. I remember vividly a tiny dwarf girl sitting on the temple steps. Dirty face, barefoot, feeding a piece of bread to a stray cat. I saw her and my heart missed a beat. The captain looks away. Where she's from, who left her alone and why, only Era still knows. As she grew, I tried to send her to learn a craft, but who can talk sense into a dwarf? She wanted to be a guard, and that's sad. So now I'm teaching her myself. Lucky she has a head on her shoulder and a fair bit of strength. Okay. Do the guard have everything they need? It's a good question here. Let's go for this. There are sufficient munition and supply, your grace. The salary is fair with enough to buy toys for the kids and a jug of beer when the shift is done. Of course, the town is growing. It would be nice to expand the rank, but we can manage that ourselves. Okay. Let's keep going. We've got a lot to find. Oh, interesting over there. What is this place? Let's go and check. It's a small house.
All according to plan.
Citizens might not want to begin to steal stuff from this house. Okay, it's not that big. So this must be the tavern. We've got a smith. Arcanum, who is that? So a woman in rich gold embroidered clothes greets you with a polite bow. Her eyes, the color of molten gold, shine brightly in her dusky face. Reading noble ruler of these lands, my name is Arcanum. I am a messenger from the temple of Baldur in Absalom, and I came here assuming the citizen of your young barony could use the service of a priest. Let's see, so Baldur, he was the god of wool and ditches, a low merchant and wealth. Okay, and Absalom, city at the center of the world, so it might be a very great city. And let's see. Tell me about Baldur. With pleasure. Baldur is a god of city, law, merchant and wealth. The core of its teaching is simple. Law and order allow citizens to develop, which allow people to live in peace and prosperity. If eras still favor old custom, small settlement and simple trade like hunting, then Baldur patronizes development, complex trade, order and entrepreneurship. Okay. How did you come to be in my barony? That's a long story and not a terribly exciting one. I was born and raised in Absalom, but I saw little point in staying there. What's the purpose in promoting the face of Abada in a city already so large and well developed? No, I was drawn to backwater place, where civilization was just beginning to emerge. It gave me such joy to see the first stone of a new settlement being laid, or to see the wilderness that once harbored monster and criminal become a safe, cozy home for people. I've devoted my life to my travel, choosing to visit a place like your Barony. Allow me to say it's a place after my own earth. A city growing over the remains of a bandit lord lair is exactly the sort of triumph of civilization Abada prescribes. I hope my skill as a priest will be of service to this land and their denizen. Okay, I'm just going to welcome her. Oh, okay, it was just to get access to her goods. Okay, so we'll just we won't buy anything here. I think I don't really have so much money, and we'll deal with that later on. Okay, let's take a look at the tavern. Maybe there is something interesting in there. Is it the tavern? It seems to be quite dark and nothing seems to be happening much. Let's get out of here. We'll come back at some other point. It's lacking a bit of ambience. More houses. Oh, what's that? Oh, it is a ferry.
I greet you, my savior. You who defeated those who nearly brought my ruin. I see your fate has changed since last we met. Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands. I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind, the strength of rivers, the luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power? I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins long abandoned, nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. A shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lord, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you.
Okay, we'll see. Where
So
they to
long.
help?
I will await you there.
Okay, so who else do we have here?
In due
It's not that small. Oh, there is more over there. Plenty of people drinking around. Priestess. We cannot speak to her.
that is not.
Do we have more named character around? Plenty of horses. No, we can't go there. Okay, so
As it
we've
should
been running
be.
around enough. I won't find the elf around. Let's go back to the center of the town. We'll just go and speak to the merchant maybe. Maybe I could just chase these areas. Asuf here. Asuf or Kasuf? I think it might be Asuf. Asuf, yes. So you see a dark-skinned, witty man with a weather-beaten face and a happy smile on his face. He is dressed luxuriously, and his dark hair and neat moustache are exquisitely coiffed. As the man bows to you, spreading his arm a little. Asuf from Absalom is happy to welcome you, your grace. Come, take a look at the best wear we traveling merchants have to offer. Please come, take a look. Let's see what you have. Okay, so he's got... Oh wait, these are extremely expensive weapons. And there is more. The ring of plentiful hands. It could be handy. And I've got enough money. I will think a bit about it, so we can actually rest properly. Ring of the East King. Strength and dexterity. Stubborn furry. Constitution. Alright. There's plenty of gear. I don't have enough money to deal with all of these. Plenty of scrolls. A bag of holding. Burns into a dimensional space. Oh, it's adding 200. Okay, it's going to give me more space to store stuff without being encumbered. And it's worth a bit of money. I cannot buy it yet. I will need to make a bit of money before I do that. Okay, so for now it will be fine. I might still be willing to buy the... how is it? The Ring of Plentiful Hand. Because I'm always in trouble and it would be very, very nice. It's a bit expensive, but maybe I will find the money back, kind of. Okay, let's go with it. It's a deal. Let's equip it, I think. Who was my hunter? I don't remember. It might have been... Oh! She's back, Jaital. Nice. Was it Valerie? I don't think so. I need to check the character sheet. I don't think... maybe it was Amiri, I'm not sure. I'm going to give us a ring and we'll see afterward. Okay, let's just speak quickly to Verdal. A young dwarf, red-headed, neat and surprisingly clean-shaven, stand leaning against a sledgehammer. He's busy reading some books, but as you approach he looks up and bows slightly. "Greeting, your grace, I'm Verdal, a blacksmith. What can I do to help you?" Let's see. I'm going to ask him about the bird or something. "You look a little unusual for a dwarf." Verdal sighed and ran his fingers through his hair. "You expect to see a bird? No offense, but what's the point of a bird, especially when you are a blacksmith and working with fire?" It's not wrong here. You burn it once, dip it into lightning oil and catch a spark from the forge, and your bird is history. You're better with that one. He's quite right. Let's see the goods. And... oh, it's not too expensive, but there is less magical stuff. Oh, we've got things with cold, maybe? Cold iron? No, it's just cold iron. There's no ice magic or anything, it seems. Not yet. Okay, and
In due time.
we shall not remain in this town much longer. Let's go and check one more thing. If there is anything I can do in the throne room, and then we'll leave to go to Oleg's trading outpost, and maybe on the way we'll go to Shrike River to complete the quest with the undead. So we'll be able to maybe rebuild the bridge. Except we need to suffer 2 loadings before we can reach a map. Come on, come on. Maybe I was able to just... maybe there's a shortcut to access it right away. I don't know. Okay, maybe one of these loading was not necessary. Who knows? Initiative, determine how quickly your character reacts to danger and challenges. Maybe we'll suffer assassination attempt or something, and I might need to get a bit more initiative just in case. Oh, we should be good now. Oh, almost there. Okay, do I need to maybe speak to Christian? I'm going to speak to Christian just in case. And what could tell me? Oh, there is a few things which might be interesting. You kill yourself. Oh, Saran Ray is a god, I believe. So what can you tell me about Saran Ray? It's a goddess of temperance and patience. She teaches us compassion for the weary and mercy for those who go astray. What would you like to know about her? I think I might want to learn about that a bit later on, because we've got plenty to do, and I will. Okay, back to the map. Okay, what's going on here? So an advisor wants to discuss an urgent matter that concerns the Barony's future. Okay. Is there more? Oh, it's done already, my mistake. These are already kind of finished. Support the Consular. What is this? Support the Consular on Devia. Spend 2 weeks resolving the loyalty of citizen Baron. Oh, come on. Spend 2 weeks resolving the loyalty of citizens in the Barony. I think I'm going to do that, but not now, because if I just go for 14 days, I will have barely enough time to come back from Oleg's place. Yet I could just deal with this and then go for the Bald Hilltop and then go to Oleg's place. Maybe it might be working fine. Okay, Tristan. 14 days. It might work. I just start the project now. Oh, good things. We need to go to the Bald Hilltop. We've got very little time available. Okay, so it was a success. So we've got a loyalty which has increased to round 2. And now we should be fine-ish. New merchant have arrived in the capital. Interesting. I don't know if I need to do something about it. Event. I think I should just check on them. Anyway, for now I need to hurry to the Bald Hilltop. We've got the troll invasion. Oh, there's plenty of things. Bandit outrage, Hound of Gold. Let's take a look at all of these. So this area of the Barony is said to be a breeding ground for bandits, brawler and cutthroats. Perhaps one of your advisors could set aside this rumor, or assure people that the guard is able to protect them. Okay, I'm going to try to use the character I'm not going to use for my my quest to the Bald Hilltop. So who should I send? Maybe Castle Aldery? Wait a sec. Yes, let's go and send Cassil. You should be able to deal with it. It's going to take 17 days to solve. Okay. Then, proposal for cooperation. 3 merchants from Absalom arrive in the region. They are ready to do business with the Barony if their conditions are met. Octavia. Okay. 7 days. Alright. Hand of Gold. Rumor as it that an unknown self-taught master crafting items of extraordinary beauty and rare quality has appeared in the region. Such people are rare. Something should be done to entice her to stay. I'm going to lack advisor. Am I not? Tristan? I need Tristan. I cannot do it. I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, hopefully this will be still there when I come back, but it is not a sure thing. If I just take a few days to go to the Bald Hilltop, I might be fine. Okay, this is a bandit thing. Okay, we'll come back. Let's not do anything else. I'm going to take my team of fighters and we're going to head towards the Bald Hilltop. And maybe when we come back, we'll go to Oleg's place. Maybe we'll see the nymph as well. I don't know. Depending on how much time the Bald Hilltop is going to take. Come on. Alright. Oh, what's going on? Keston, what do you have here? Your Grace, Keston has a troubled look on his face. I fear there are another matters that require your attention. There have been reports, many of them, from settlement across the Gnarl marches. There are trolls in the forest, seemingly all of them. Not good. Remorse claims that they're more than the typical savage beast. They almost seems to show reason and tactics. They form groups, attack all at once, plunder the village and carry away the peasant. Even stranger kobolds have been spotted among their ranks, when usually they would be attacked on sight. Keston falls silent for a moment. I am not certain any of this is reliable. Fear-built mountain of molehills. Some of the rumors even say these trolls carried torches and burned down house, seemingly unafraid of open flames. It's entirely possible the rest of the report could be exaggerated as well. Yes, trolls don't like fire. The common folks will hardly heed any simple exhortation. Someone will need to go to the Gnarl marches to investigate the matter. I was considering the matter when it hit me. What if you were to take on this investigation yourself, Your Grace? Barony's duty is to his people. I'll head south and look into the situation. I think I'm going to go for this, even though I will make a brief stop somewhere as before. Okay. Let's go for this. Fire or acid, I will need to bring a few things with me.
Trolls who didn't fear fire? That sounded terrible, and dangerous, and terribly dangerous. If we couldn't rein them in, our young barony would be eaten up in a snap.
Okay. What is this place? Oh, let's just check. This is... oh, okay, it's all my goods. I'll just throw a few things into the chest. Okay, I'm going to keep that. And let's hurry to the back door. Why is it going? Oh, it's my chamber, okay. And do I have things I can interact with? I can sleep here. I've got an injury. And I will need to use one of these expensive potions, I believe, to fix it. Same chest, okay. Let's just sleep quickly. And then we'll go. I wonder if I can actually exit without going through 2 loadings. It seems not.
All according to plan.
Okay, let's get out. Oh, I've got Jaitel as well, I should remember that. She was a fairly good fighter. But I did not give her any good equipment yet, so I might want to stick with my regular team. I think I still do have the injury, even though I slept. So I might want to make a brief stop at the merchant. So I can buy the potion I need to remove it. And what I need is a lesser restoration potion, I think, or something. Come on! Alright. I think this should be the guy which is going to tell me what I need. Okay. So we got a penalty to our defense. Kasuf, let's see what you have. Does he have... where was it? Oh, rations. It's not that expensive, it could be handy, but it's a bit heavy though. Okay, don't have what I need. Okay, let's get out of here. We'll deal with that later on. It should not be too damaging for me as I've got... I'm mostly going to be at range. Maybe I will find something at Oleg's place. Okay, so we'll go with Valerie, of course. We'll add Amiri, Tristan, Arim, and do I go with Lindsay or somebody else? I'll go with Lindsay, I think. I still need to cure Octavia, so it might be better to go with her. Or I could just add Vital, it might be more efficient than Lindsay. I will deal with Jetta later on. I need to level her up and stuff. So if we want to advance a bit, we need to go with characters which are already ready. I need to bring a bit Reganga with me so I can discover who he is. I don't really know this character. And it's a shame not to discover all of them. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we need to do here. Oh, look at this. I think this one should be to deal with the kingdom. Cool. And so we've got a quest which is to the south. But for now, let's just... Oh, it's not too far. So it's going to be fairly easy to reach this place. Let's go that way. And that way. Okay. Let's enter the location and see if we can actually find something interesting here. Okay.
All
We
according
should
to
find a
plan.
bit of evil here, so... Oh, there is a gate. A fragment of an ancient pillar covered with eroded letter of unknown languages.
In due time.
What is this? Okay, spiders. We should be able to deal with spiders, mostly. And... okay, so Valerie is going to deal with 2 spiders, and... Amiri is going to deal with probably a bunch of spiders as well. And I've got now the old thing. I don't want them to go much further. Meanwhile, I need to do things, so let's just ask Lindsay to inspire courage. I don't know if these are tough, but I'm going to assume they are. Plus it seems we need to shoot that spider.
You forced my hand.
And we should also probably summon a few creatures. Oh, okay, so one is going to die soon, the other one we need to deal with. And if Lindsay is done with a song, we are going to summon creatures to help. Be Valerie first. She has too many spiders on her back. Okay, Emery is not going to move much. I'm going to ask Valerie to hold as well so she won't pursue enemies. Yet, when Emery is going to be done, I will go and remove the whole thing. We tried away, so we could be done. Let's just help Emery, so she will go and help. What's going on here? Why are they moving like this? Oh, it's not good. Let's just ask all of these to fight this one. Okay, no more.
A calculated risk.
Okay, this one's done.
Waste.
And now Valerie needs to go back to regular stance and fight the spider. So somebody's going to take damage. I don't know. Well, these spiders are not too dangerous. We should manage, mostly. Can we finish these? Interesting to move a bit backward, if you can. Oh, come on. Why are they able to go through that easily? Is there no attack of opportunity or something? Maybe I'm just not good enough to make these happen. Ah, come on, I suffered a few. Yes, this is really bad.
Not dead yet.
They're very expensive. Always. What is this? Oh, Silky? Who's that? And I should ask Christian to heal us a bit because we took quite a bit of damage without me seeing it. And we will take more. Probably. Okay. I feel like Silky is summoning creatures. I'm very fooled. Not good. Aaron, heal us. And Christian, heal us as well. Everything was going alright for now. But now we've got trouble. And we're a bit too far for... Yes, for Valerie, of course. I'm going to ask Christian to go with moderate cure on Emery. So she will... Did he not answer my courage? Okay, let's try again. Strange. Seems not to be willing to do so. Doom Spider. Is it something? I fooled. Okay. And a regular one should be sufficient. Oh, come on. What's going on here with this spider? All the other one were regular spiders and we were alright, but this one is quite deadly. Let's try to survive a little bit longer. I'm not just going to walk. And the more creatures, let's just save us. There is no more fighter to protect us. Even Arim is not going to last long with his crossbow against the spider. Oh, Arim is down. Of course he is. I got killed like a stupid. Come on. It's strange because most of my character just died standing. It's quite unusual. Should I maybe focused on the mage? Maybe I was supposed to die? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Okay, Christian is down, and he's going to die as well. Let's not fight it anymore. I will die. I could maybe try to Might be too late.
Me, please. What?
Yes, we died.
Miserable.
Okay, let's just try to load again and see if we can do it a bit more intelligently. Because I got owned. I didn't notice. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, let's see. So, can we get a hint of... It's not really a big location. There's just that fight, I think. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to try to summon every creature I've got in my grimoire, and we'll see if it is going to be sufficient to deal with them. Do I need to do... Maybe I could try to actually use... Do I have any potion or something? I could go with these. I might be more powerful. How much time does it last? Okay, let's just try to use them all quickly and advance. Okay. So she's on pause, but she will be
I am yours to command.
big and strong soon. Okay, good. Let's go.
I shall
This time I
end
won't be
suffering.
as surprised as I was before. But huge work to deal with these spiders. Okay, let's just ask Anu to deal with this. And now let's just summon as much creature as I can. So we'll need to go and summon one of these. I need to fall back before they actually kill me. And let's summon more. Arim, please get us a very deadly creature around here. Oh, that should be sufficient for now. I need to fall back as soon as I can. Alright, just fall back quickly. Then, let's see what we can do. For now everything is fine, but it was already the case before. So we need to be very, very careful. And that's one spider which seems to be already dead.
This
Let's just
should
take care
do
of
it.
this one
Serves you right.
quickly. What's going on? Oh, it's mine. Okay, dead. There is more. Yeah, there is a way more spiders than I thought. Amir is coming here. Good. Is this a spider of doom? No, it's not. Need to be very careful to deal with these before the deadly spider open. She's doing quite a bit of damage. These unlocked potions are really, really efficient.
You forced my hand.
Alright, no more. Let's hurry to shoot this one before she summons anything deadly.
Calm down. Not dead.
Come on, stop it. Oh, here it is. Spider of Doom. Okay, so I'm almost dead. It's not really fun. Let's just go and fight it right away. These guys should go for this spider.
Let us strike as one.
This was not.
Yes, I'm dead, I know, but it is not something I can actually fix yet. Can I summon more creatures? I could actually go for this spell for Valerie, and then I think Lindsay can do things. Oh, I forgot about this. Stupid. Aaron might have something as well. Yes, he has more monsters to summon. I just go for one more of these so we can... Oh! Back to regular size, not good. Oh, we took damage. We took damage. Is Tristan summoning anything? No, he's not. Let's go for a good spell here. Need to hurry and fix Amiri before she dies and leave us vulnerable. I should also ask maybe Lindsay to maybe mend my wounds, or she could summon something deadly as well. Might be better. Let's just summon something different. Then, if I do that this way, do I wake up? I think I might. Maybe not. At least not yet. Let's go for another one. Oh, let's wake up. I need to fix Amiri again. Let's go with one more of these spells. And then I'm going to ask Aaron. I should move. I should move around next to Lindsay. Oh, come on, I died again. Aaron, please heal us. And I should ask maybe Tristan to do the same. So we're still alive. Oh, come on, Amiri died. She's back on her feet now. But she died anyway. And Tristan is fighting again. He should heal us, and Aaron should do it too. Alright. More else, please. What else should I go for? I think I might be able to do something to help us. Days. It could be handy, but maybe what I should do is give... I'm going to protect a bit Amiri so she don't die that quickly. Then... what else do I have? Lindsay is fighting. Maybe there is more interesting things to do with Lindsay. Maybe she could try to heal Amiri quickly. Why is this spider still alive? It should be dead already. Because we are struggling with the other one, I might say. And this one seems not to be dying at all. So maybe we are just doing things wrong. Let's ask Amiri to deal with this spider. It's a bad idea. It's a very bad idea. And I'm almost dead. If I was to summon a creature here, I might be able to attack Silky, and maybe I would be able to disrupt her from whatever she's trying to do. Tristan, if you were to heal me, it would be better. Okay, nice. It might disrupt a bit. Meanwhile, I should use a bunch of spells to destroy this spider, if I can. Plus, I need more morale if I can. I'm getting damage quite a bit with these, just dexterity damage and stuff. I don't have much more thing. I've got this bone shaker thing. I just used it against the giant spider. Okay, the spider is not. I'm not sure I can actually kill this spider if I don't get Silky down first. Wait, we're in trouble. Let's just ask Tristan to heal us a bit, and I should ask Arim to do the same whenever he is able. Light wound. There we go. And I might want to go for another one of these. Oh, it seems we are doing a bit of damage to Silky. Maybe I should just focus on her. Why are we not able to down this spider here? There is no more spider. Only the one we've got already. Okay, that one is almost dead. I should definitely ask Tristan to heal us one more time because everybody seems to be hurt. And we are taking spell damage as well.
This won't kill me.
Ooh, it's going to die. Come on. Let's fix her quickly. Oh, we're taking so much damage. Way too much damage. Ah, Miri's down. Again.
I always survive.
Hi. Come on. Come on, Amiri. We will never be able to win this fight, I believe. We're going to try, but there's very little chance that we will be able to survive this. Maybe I could go with Scorching Ray. Or I could just try to shoot her, but I'm not in range. Why are we struggling so much to kill this spider? All of the others just fall relatively easily, but this one won't go. Amiri, come on. This spider is going to go, but it's going to take too much time for our own good. I need more of these creatures. And I'm so going to die. It's too late to give me a mage armor, but... do I have maybe a potion of vanish or something? No, I don't. Reduce person, it's not going to help me. And do I have a potion? No potion. No. And I cannot really try to sneak around. It's not going to help me much. So I should count on Arim to fix me, but it would be better if he was to focus on Amiri so we could actually survive a bit longer. Come on guys, we need to finish this fight as quickly as possible. Arim is healing me. No, he's healing Amiri. Let's try to go with one of these. It might save us. Or not. Come on, finish this spider quickly so we can... Come on, Arim, counting on you.
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
And Tristan's going to die. I'm not going to be able to do this. Oh, it's a shame.
Protect me, please.
Okay, so... how do I survive this? I don't. I think I don't. I'm running low on spells. Let's try to heal Tristan. Lindsay is going to try to heal herself. Or somebody else. Herself might be fine. Who died? Tristan died. Okay, not good. Let's heal Tristan then. Oh, the spider is dead. Finally. But there is still way too many enemies for us now. What if... okay, I think I managed to fix Lindsay, kind of, but Tristan's still dead. Okay, so I need everybody which is not a fighter to fall back a bit that way. So Valerie can actually fight the beasts on her own, and we can maybe heal her a bit before everybody dies.
You deserved it.
These two needs to fight her, while Valerie holds Doom Spider, and we shoot. What's this one about? Charisma. Running low on magic. If I was to maybe fix Amiri, which is not going to be possible, but it would be very, very nice. I could try to fix Tristan, which has a bunch of spells remaining. Let's try to go for Tristan. Let's try to go for Tristan. We've got still Venom here. He might die. And we are missing so much. Oh, come on. I've got no more spells. I could try to make one of these. Oh, the poison killed us. So, not working. I'll try to cure Lindsay before she dies. Better than nothing. What else do we have? We've got... oh! That's not going to be as good as a seed flask. I could try this. It might work a bit. I think it was powerful, if I remember right. Okay, it's not too bad, if you consider. Do I want to use this on the spider? I should have done that earlier. With a bunch of these I could actually be winning this fight. Instead of dying like stupid. Okay, it's working fairly well. It's a shame I don't have any more, do I? Oh, I do have a few more. Okay, no, it's not the one I'm looking for. It is that one I'm looking for. I'll just equip a few more and we'll try to deal with Silky while Valerie's trying to deal with the spider. Should have known that. A bit of fire. I should try one of these on the spider just to see if it's going to damage her or not. But I don't want to actually damage my friends, so I might not want to do that. I'll just keep shooting the mage. Ah, it missed, but not completely. It's my last one, I think. Oh, but it actually worked way better. Do we have anything else I could use? Alchemist Fire, I've got one more. And what is this? A Scroll of Bless. I could use that as well. I cannot pick up the wand, do I? Oh, I can pick up the wand and I can pick up the fire. Okay, we'll just... let's equip this wand here. Go for this as well. Is there more of these somewhere on my inventory? Find trap, remove blindness, bless. I've got more things to toy with than I thought. Oh, just light wounds. Okay. Memory has nothing for me. Oh, I've got some more. Let's keep playing with fire. I think maybe acid is better though. Okay, if I can manage to hold this fight a bit longer, I might be able to actually win it. I would be a bit surprised to manage to do that, but still. A little bit of acid. I missed, but not completely. It was not completely bad. Oh, come on, Valley, don't do that to me. Does she have a potion? No, she don't. But there is a Shield of Faith stuff. Okay, let's go for it. Meanwhile, I should also maybe try to use a Scroll of Bless here. To keep us alive. And I'll just use this flask again. Come on, Valerie, I'm counting on you. Once again. Okay, no, it was not very good, but this is better than nothing. I'll just equip these two. So we continue to... It might not be a very good use of these, but... it's working, so I'm not going to complain. Unless we need to kill the spider after a while, which might not happen at all. Then we'll go for magic missile.
I can't keep this up much
Ah, come on, really, don't do that to me. Oh. She's coming for us. Yes, she is. And it's going to hinder our ability to survive. Did I fail? I think I did. Let's try again. I'm going to die soon anyway. Oh, she's immune to magic missile. It's worse than I thought. Expeditious retreat. Not going to work. But maybe I can use these against the spider.
Avenge me.
Oh, I won't see that much longer. And was she immune to this? We'll die very, very soon. Okay, I think I won't manage to complete the... Seems it's not working. Magic device check failed. Ah, come on. Okay, so let's just load the last save, and we'll try to deal with this battle in the next episode, because I think I won't manage to do it today. I need to check a bit in my grimoire if I've got better tricks to deal with these spiders. Maybe there is something specific to them which might give me an edge or something. Anyway guys, we'll just resume that in the next episode. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, please consider following my referral link to buy your games on the Humble Store. They've got pretty nice price and interesting bundles as well. So with that said, until next time folks, have fun!